What's up, everybody? What's up? How you doing, my beautiful, powerful patients? Listen, this is Tezra, the mental chiropractor, where I'm here to help you realign your mind. Y'all, listen, not Umar. Y'all, please tell me, help me. Somebody help me. Umarians, help me. Are y'all probably are down with this, but we're just going to look at this video. Big shout out to Lady Luck Podcast. Y'all, she is such a beast. She is such a beast. So Lady Luck, big shout out to you. Thank you so much for dropping this video and also dropping the link to this video so that other content creators can use it as well. And that's what it really needs to take, y'all. Just, it just us from every angle, like covering this madness and just to show and trying to lift the veil and bring some people out of Umar's spell, because I'm not really sure what I do know what it's about, but that's not the topic of this particular video here. But it is about identifying with the victimhood narrative, the victimhood identification, and the trauma bonding. So, but aside from all of that, Umar has completely we're just going to watch this. We're going to watch this together. And y'all, let me know what you think about this in the comments. And yeah, so let's get it cracking. Pun intended. Wait. I'm sorry. Is he underneath a school desk in one of his schools? Like, did they finally get like some furniture, like some actual school furniture? Is he underneath the school desk? If he is, why? Why is he hiding underneath the school desk?
Tried to sabotage and destroy my work. And I'm not talking.
Just so y'all know, that's not me. That's the actual video. So I don't know what that's all about, but just so you know, it's not me.
Peace and Black Power, family. This is Dr. Umar Johnson, the Prince of Pan-Africanism. Happy Thursday to everyone. I'm calling out to you because I need your help. I need your help. There are 4 individuals who need to be shut down. They have consistently tried to sabotage and destroy my work. And I'm not talking about videos. I am not talking about YouTube videos. These 4 individuals have taken it upon themselves to contact every single place that I speak at and try to get the event canceled. Not only do they contact every single place I speak at in an attempt to get the event canceled, they do so by spreading fallacious lies about who I am and what I do. They're telling people that I smoke crack, that I went to jail for selling crack, that I went to jail for smoking crack, that I'm not allowed to be around children, that I don't have degrees, that I hate homosexuals, I hate police. These are some of the things that they're saying.
Okay, just hold up. Well, I think that what they're trying to do, Umar, is actually cancel you. And listen, there are people who are trying to get you to stop spreading the cancer in the quote Black end quote community. That's what they are trying to do, because the people who are under your spell don't realize the damage that you are doing. But the people who are not underneath your spell, the people who are not hypnotized by the fact that you can speak eloquently and use, $60,000 words. Those people you're not phasing. Those people who actually, I'm not going to say actually, because I guess some of the people who follow you, they also may be educated, but the people who have an elevated mindset, the people who have a mind that's more in alignment with their true nature, and they don't have to look to someone to save them or look to someone to be their voice or to look to someone to give them value or worth. Those are the people who are attempting to stop you from continuing to damage and destroy the quote black end quote community. And with the kids, I'm not sure about the court order of, the fact that you can't be around kids. I am aware that I heard that there was a court injunction that said that you can't be around your own kids. So I don't know if that is what they're speaking of, or if they're actually saying that you could not be around anybody's children, which is probably not plausible, because I think that would be, and then, you never know. Because I was going to say, I think that would probably be something that when people do a background check, but I know that these people who are not doing a background check, and y'all, just a sidebar for 1 second, if I may, please allow me to speak about this. You all, I was traumatized when I saw on his Instagram that he was at my alma mater on Wednesday. He was at Texas State University spreading his cancer, spreading his toxicity to the students on that campus on Wednesday. And yes, I am going to write a letter to my university to say that this person has not helped the quote black end quote community at all. As a matter of fact, this person has shown himself to be a fraud, but that's aside. That's a sidebar. Sorry, I digress. But anyway, so I'm not sure if these people are saying that there is a court injunction against you being around any kids, because I think people would do their due diligence, but then maybe not. The mindset of people who would invite you to speak are also the mindset of people that will not do the due diligence and do a background check. So, I don't know. I didn't hear about and if that was true, I'm sure that Lenon Honor would have covered that. I did not hear from Lenon Honor, and y'all know that Lenon Honor is an Umarologist. So listen, if he didn't say it, then it's not true. But he did say that he could not. The courts said that he had to have, what was it? Visitation with somebody else present. I forgot what they call that, the legal term, but that's as far as I know.
Now, some of you might ask yourself, what does it matter what they say if the hosting organization or institution can do their own criminal background check on you? What does it matter what they say if the hosting organization or institution can do their own child abuse clearance on you? What does it matter what they say when the hosting organization can require their own FBI clearance on you? So the fact that they're making up these very, very slanderous lies about you selling crack and going to jail for doing crack, why can't the hosting organization do their own criminal background check on you? Pay a couple dollars. They can get a report on Dr. Umar Johnson themselves. Well, that's a good question. That's a very good question. But unfortunately, as you know, many of our people.
That is a good question, because then the question is, did these individuals actually say that? Because if they did, and then these organizations or institutions actually did invest the little menial dollars, because it's not expensive, to do a basic background check on you, then what the hey? Like, what's the problem? So how do you know for certain that these people were trying to assert that you did crack, or you do crack, or you have sold crack and have been jailed for doing so? Do you have the proof, Umar, of these people saying this? Because if the people were making these claims, and I'm sure the people who are inviting you to speak to a population of young minds are responsible enough to make sure that the person who is speaking has a pretty decent background. So that's probably something for you to consider. Well, if that did not take place, was this said?
people are extremely scared of white people. They are extremely scared of white people.
Did y'all see how emphatically he said extremely scared of white people? Y'all, do y'all not see how dumb that is? Do y'all not see how fallacious, to use his word, that is? Because the people who are inviting him to speak, they are some sort of stature. So I'm pretty sure that these people are not petrified of white people, and this is the reason why they're not doing their background checks. Are y'all fucking kidding me right now? This just completely dawned on me. Are y'all fucking kidding me right now? So is this what he is using as a crutch to say that this is the reason why the people did not do background checks on him, because he is afraid? They are afraid of white people. What does it have to do with going online, typing in your name, and paying whatever small fee it is to bring up your background history, whether it's criminal history or any other type of history? Umar, I don't even think he listens to himself. I think that he realizes that the people that he talks to, he could pretty much say anything and it's going to be fine. It doesn't have to make one iota of sense because his audience does not use their own brain. His audience uses the victimhood brain that he gives them and tells them what to think. And that is why he can get away with saying such idiotic, asinine things. That right there, y'all, is laughable.
People, and they are extremely scared of any type of negative press that they get. So when you get an email from someone misrepresenting themselves as a scholar, when you get an email from someone misrepresenting themselves as a pastor, when you get an email from someone misrepresenting themselves as a concerned member of the community, a lot of black people are so in terror of bad publicity, so in terror of white backlash, so in terror.
Umar, pump your brakes. Listen to what you're saying. Listen, if these people are sending in letters and saying they're posing as whatever, well, a responsible, astute organization, the first thing that they're going to do is to look into it. They're not going to just automatically, cancel you out, are they? Because if they are, then you need to question your relationship with the people who are inviting you to speak, sir. If it is that easy to cancel you out, then how tenuous is your reputation, for one? Or how tenuous is your relationship with said people or said parties, for two? And it's so funny how it's so convenient to say, quote, black, end quote, people are so terrified of bad publicity or, being, or quote, white, end quote, people lashing out, the backlash from them. Okay. What, y'all, what black people, in quotes, are afraid of white people, in quotes, backlash? I'm just wondering. I'm just completely and totally wondering. I think it's the exact opposite, but let's continue.
Of any type of negative criticism that they can get from the media, they will automatically pull back from you. So what these four people...
Lies. I'm sorry, Umar. Lies. This has not made it to the media. Okay, point blank and period. This has not made, dude, you're not that important. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just stating the fact that you are not that relevant. You are not that important that this has made it to the media. And luckily for you, it's a good thing that you're not. Because then you will have to try to clean up that reputation on a much larger scale, on a much larger platform than just those folks who watch you here on YouTube. Okay, I'm going to continue.
Will do is they send emails out all across the country to every organization. If you look at my speaking list, they have contacted every single person and agency that has invited me to speak. All of the black parent training sites have been located, have been contacted. All of the black parent training sites have been contacted, and they have tried to intimidate and bully them into canceling the black parent trainings that we have scheduled across the country. This is what these four Negroes are doing. And they're doing it with a letter, because they send me the letters. The letters say that I smoke crack. There's videos of me smoking crack.
Who sent you the letters? You're saying that the people that they sent the letters to sent you the letters? You should have had that to present as receipts. Because if you're going to do all that you're about to do, that we're about to see, then you should have also countered that ignorant behavior that you displayed that we were about to see. You should have countered that with the receipts that you were now saying that you were shown the letters.
I've been to jail for selling crack. I do not have a criminal record. I do not have a criminal record. I have never done time in a prison or a jail. I am a certified school psychologist for crying out loud. I work in schools for crying out loud. I am a child and family therapist. I work with families and children. How in the hell can you have a criminal record working with families and children? It is absolutely ridiculous. But these four individuals have went too far. Some of you are good at research. I need their home address and I need their job address, and I'm going to give you their names. One of them is William Clay. He is based in the Washington, D.C., Maryland area. His name is William Clay. If you go on YouTube and type in William Clay, you're going to get videos on school to prison pipeline. You're going to get videos on post-traumatic school disorder, which is a concept that Dr. Umar Johnson invented. It is a concept that Dr. Umar Johnson invented. He stole my idea and wrote a book. He stole my idea and wrote a book. And he does seminars on the exact same topics that I do. Does he have a doctorate? I don't know. Is he a certified school psych?
Well, wait a second. Do you have a patent on the topics that you do? Because if so, then, sir, you can take legal action. But I don't know if you have a patent, a trademark on the. I don't think that it's illegal for someone to talk on the same topics as you do or share the same body of work as you do, and therefore goes around speaking and doing presentations the same as you do. Now, what you're saying is that this person has plagiarized you and actually taken what you have said word for word and has delivered it as their own, as they're presenting and as they're doing their public speaking gigs, then, okay, well, then there you go. You have a case. But other than that, shut up.
Psychologist? No, he is not. No, he is not. No, he is not. William Clay on YouTube. He's another one of those wannabe Umar people. They want to be me. They want to do me. This Negro contacted the church in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where I was supposed to speak on February the 23rd. He contacted the AME church in Tulsa. The pastor didn't pay him any mind, so he went to the bishop. He told the bishop that I sell drugs. I went to jail for doing drugs. There's videos of me smoking crack. This is what William Clay did. I need this motherfucker's address. I need this
Okay, y'all, he's about to crash out. See, this is the real Umar Johnson, and this is the people that they want their young, quote, black, end quote, boys to be mentored and tutored by and taught on what it is to be a productive, successful citizen in this country. This is a person that the parents, mainly single mothers, and on some level I get it, but on many I don't, that want this man to mentor their young, quote, black, end quote, boys so that they can come up to be like him, I guess. Like I said, you ain't got to go through all that. Just go get Pookie on the block. Just go get Pookie. You know, he may not be as articulate as Umar, but damn, he can match Umar's, mannerisms and, his whatever, because now the real person is starting to show, like the intellect, that's going to take a back seat for a minute.
Motherfucker's address. I'm going to go see him this weekend. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Y'all, these are empty threats. He ain't going to see nobody. Just like when he was on, I think he was talking about Lenon Honor on this video, but y'all remember that video that he was talking about, and he was talking big, bad, and bold about, stop talking about me, I'm going to come for you. And then supposedly his goons had called him, and he was calling them out, talking about, nah, I got it. And then the phone rang while it was up to his ear. I don't know. Maybe somebody downloaded the video before he deleted it, or maybe it was live. It was probably live. So somebody probably downloaded it from there. But y'all, oh my God, you can't make this shit up. That's hilarious. Okay, anyway.
Enough is enough. Find Willie Clay's address. Find out where he worked. I'm going to see him when I get to DC this weekend. I'm not playing no fucking games no more. Excuse my language. Excuse my language. No more games. Find William Clay's address. And when you go to his website, I don't know the website, but he has a website. I tried to find the website, but I can't find it. If you go to his website, he has my videos on his website. He's using my material to advertise his website, but he's trying to sabotage all of my speaking engagements. William Clay, a wannabe Dr. Umar Johnson. William Clay.
Okay, I'm reading some of the comments. People are telling him to chill, bruh. And people are saying, calm down. What else are they saying? Somebody is laughing their asses off at him. Let me see what else they're saying.
I want to be Dr. Umar Johnson. Enough is enough. Find his address, please, and get that shit to me. He's number one. Number two is homosexual Gerald Palmer, based in Kansas City. He's a reverend. He's not a real reverend. He doesn't have a church. He doesn't have a congregation. He's another one. You can find him on YouTube, Gerald Palmer. He calls himself Reverend Gerald. But he's not a reverend. He's another wannabe person who ain't got shit going for himself except trying to take me down. Find that coward's address, work or home. Find it. I'm pulling up on him. Mukasa, Africa. He's been hiding out lately, but he started the whole shit. He a little bitch ass nigga from Philly who used to work at the same charter school, Keppera Charter School. Okay? Find that bitch ass nigga because he started this. He started the whole thing 5 years ago. I think he's in the DC area. Mukasa, Africa. I haven't forgotten about you. Okay? I'ma see your bitch ass. Okay? And another one is Andrea Stewart. She's the one on YouTube, Anti-Afro Svengali. Anti-Afro Svengali. She's in California. I want to pull up on her when I go out to Cali next month for the parent training. Those are the 4 people I need. William Clay of the DC area.
So what you gonna do to the female, Andrea Stewart? What you gonna do to her? And you are, see, Umar, you're very articulate, but not that intelligent, because why would you make these public threats that is automatically incriminating yourself? If any one of your people were to go out and to do, God forbid, anything to anybody that you have just listed out here, are you that much of a narcissist? And you do have people who listen to you. You do have people that you have under your spell. So if these people go out and do something to any one of these individuals, you can't sit back and claim I didn't put them up to it at all. I had nothing to do with this. You are completely and totally unequivocally incriminating yourself in front of thousands of people. I don't know how many people are seeing this, but in front of thousands of people. So don't think that you are untouchable or above the law. Your quote black end quote man privilege is not going to hold up in court. Well, sometimes it does, but hopefully in this case it won't. But let's continue.
Mukasa, Africa, who was in Philly, but I think he's in the DC area. Okay. So-called Reverend Gerald Palmer, he's in the Kansas City area. Andrea Stewart, who is in the California area. And I want to give you one more. I want to give you one more. Lenon Honor. I'm tired of this bitch nigga too. This is the weak ass dude who got nothing but YouTube videos about me on YouTube.
Okay, y'all, he's an Umarologist. Not for nothing. Lenon Honor is a, what can I say? This person is a connoisseur of Umar and his antics. So that when he speaks on it, he is speaking from heavy research. He is speaking from knowing his family lineage, knowing his family dynamic, speaking to the father. I don't know if he spoke. I think he did. I think he did interview the father, interviewed the son, interviewed the ex-girlfriend. Like this guy, like he will admit when he has, made an innocent mistake or he was incorrect about something, but it's very rare, few and far in between. But Lenon Honor is the Umarologist.
Lenorhonor. I had enough of him too. I don't know where he lived. I don't know what city he in. Find out where these 5 people are. Please find out where these 5 people are. This shit is going to end right now. There is one.
Okay, there are some people that follow him that do have some sense. This person right here is saying, come on, brother, you are better than this. Unfortunately, he isn't. He has the potential to be, though. That's the thing. We all have the potential. We all have the ability to reclaim our minds, to realign our minds with our true nature, with our higher nature. That will bring us back into the center. That will bring us back into equilibrium. So that will bring us back into equanimity. But unfortunately, right now, Umar is not in his divine alignment mind.
One thing to make videos. Monty Woodgrain, I'ma fuck him up too. So if you could get Monty's address, it's time for me to see Monty too. I've been as patient as I can be, and I'm tired of this shit. And let me also say this. For those of y'all who claim to be supporters, if you send me bullshit from these motherfuckers, I'ma block you. You are not a supporter getting your fucking rocks and kicks off watching this bullshit that these people put out. It's not funny to me. You send me another video claiming you a supporter, I'ma block your ass. Because why are you watching that bullshit if you claim to be about black children? Monty Woodgrain, I'm in your ass. Lenon Honor, I'm in your ass. William Clay, I'm in your ass. Gerald Palmer, I'm in your ass. Antas Bengali, I'm in your ass. In Mukasa, Africa, I'm in your ass. Fuck court. Fuck the court. I want Mukasa, Africa.
I paused because I wanted to see if anybody had mentioned anything about court in the comments. I don't think they did. I don't even think he's reading the comments right now.
Address. I'm gonna find that little bitch. Monty Woodgrain, Lenon Honor, Gerald Palmer, William Clay. Now, out of all of them, William Clay and Gerald Palmer are the main ones trying to get the event shut down. William Clay and Gerald Palmer are the main ones trying to get my event shut down. Why would you sabotage a training for black parents? Why would you sabotage a training for black parents?
Because it's not helpful. You're actually contributing to the problem. You're actually digging the hole deeper, Umar, because it's not helpful. Point blank and period end. It's not helpful. They're not necessarily coming after you personally. They don't want you to any longer damage the community or the minds of the quote black end quote people. That's what they are doing. They don't want your impact to continue to do the damage. And, at some point, it'll be irreversible damage. I don't know, but they don't want you to continue doing your work of destruction on the community. So it's not necessarily against you. It's just against your impact and your influence that is keeping the community in a more dire state of being. And that is what you're just digging the hole deeper. And so that is what they are trying to stop you from doing. And And by having you on stages or having you in settings, or you're calling it, quote, black, end quote, parent teaching or whatever, which I find very interesting, because you're not even parenting your own children for whatever reason. I'm not here to judge. I am not here to judge. I have no dog in this fight. But if you say that you are here for the community, I would think that you would start with yourself first and become the shining example first of how to course correct your own parenting. No? Am I bugging? Before you go out and tell other people how to be effective, well-balanced, healthy parents.
Why would you sabotage a training for black parents? I'm out here trying to help our people and our children. It's not my fault you's a nobody. It's not my fault you's a loser. It's not my fault you tried to be a speaker and failed. It's not my fault you never got your doctorate. It's not my fault you don't have my stature. It's not my fault you don't have my platform. It's not my fault that the only way you can get attention is by slandering somebody. It's not my fault people are not interested in flying you around the world to speak. It's not my fault you are not me. But I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of the bullshit. William Clay, Gerald Palmer, Mukasa Africa, Lenon Honor, Monty Woodgrain, Andrea Stewart. I need home addresses. I need job addresses. Find these 6 people for me, please. I'm out.
Okay, y'all. And just like that, he's out. Thank you again, the pro-black conservative. Thank you for posting this video. And Lady Luck podcast, thank you again for putting this in your notes so that we could also use this video and make comments or whatever the case, or just kind of expose the mindset of Dr. Umar Johnson. Sorry, Umar Johnson. Just trying to, is it Jermaine Johnson? I was trying to remember what Tasha K called him one time and I couldn't get it out of my head for days, but now it's gone. So anyway, y'all, thank you so much. This is Tezra, your mental chiropractor, where I'm here to help you realign your mind. That means reclaim your mind so that you can reclaim your power and plop yourself back down into the driver's seat of your life so you could drive your life in the direction that you want to go and not in the default direction that society is taking you. So please stay empowered. Here we go. Like and subscribe. Y'all, I am switching platforms, trying to find my groove, trying to find my home here on YouTube. So it's taking a minute, but I was on another platform, but now I'm back on StreamYards. I think this is probably the better platform to be on. But anyway, thank you all for listening and watching. And please let me know what you think down in the comments below. And we'll see you on the next video.